Hello, Barmy Badger Army.
Hey, Badger Army.
Welcome to the show. It's just a quick on the bench where we thought we'd talk a little bit about October, the spooky month.
Yes, October. Yes, October's rolled around. It never feels like it should be October, but here you are.
Indeed.
It's actually, I mean, we haven't even had many leaves falling off the trees.
Indeed, yes. Indeed, there's a link to some songs there, but never mind. Name some October-style songs for us in the comments. No, but there's lots of different things. But we have had, 2 weeks worth of rain in one day, Nick?
Well, it certainly felt like that, even if it was. I'm not even sure what one day's worth of rain actually is now.
How do you measure that?
Yeah,
I'm sure there is a way.
It's like how does that average out? Because contrary to popular belief, it does not rain heavily every single day around these parts.
Yes.
And
it is a bit bizarre, isn't it? It's like, lots of things happen, but yes, there's been there must be a way they measure it at the Met Office, is it?
Yeah.
There must be a way they measure it, but yeah, there's lots of things going on where you think, wow. But yes, the sunshine a little bit, there's lots of rain, there's lots of leaves on the trees and different things like that. That's very bizarre. But also, one thing that you do notice is that you instantly go outside, and if you were half asleep when you left, you're instantly awake because it's freezing outside, Nick.
It's not entirely a bad thing when you do it. Yes, if you do find that you're like stuck in one place, for like an entire morning, or even kind of like most of the day, then there's worse things that you could be waking up to.
This is true.
And fresh air, good.
Fresh air is good. Just the fact that you have to spend 10 minutes scraping rubbish off of your car, not so good. Defrosting the car is about as fun as chewing glass. So, let's talk about other stuff to do with October. Obviously, it's freezing cold, the leaves are down, and we're having lots of fun. It's also an excuse to drink and eat lots of soup and lots of lovely hot stuff. What's some of your favourite winter dishes, Nick?
Chicken soup.
Chicken soup, yes.
Generally hot stuff. I just drink lots. I just say it's an excuse to drink even more tea.
More tea, Vicar. Also, I would love, and I really do love it now. Obviously, you guys know I've been perfectly honest about it. I do have more vegan and vegetarian sensibilities now, but mince and dumplings is, lovely, lovely, lovely. Even with corn mince, it's fantastic. Mince and dumplings. The British dumplings that you get, and my mum used to make them, and they used to turn out like, footballs, and not in a tough way. Some of them used to be that big, and they all had gravy all over them, and mince and potatoes and everything. Really delicious.
Right. He wants some brought to him now.
I do, Mum. If you're watching, Mum, I'd love some mince and dumplings. Because I remember, on a side note, my mum actually made my nephew some. The last time she made it, she made my nephew some and went, oh, don't worry, make sure you save Jeffrey some. And she was, oh, yeah, we'll save him some. Yeah, don't worry. Was there any saved? What do you think, viewers? And has my mother made any dumplings since? No. So have I had mince and dumplings for a while? No, I have not. I'm disappointed, Mother. But yes, let's talk about some other stuff. As we are limited on time, we're going to talk about some other bits and pieces to do with October, namely horror films. Nick, do you watch horror films, buddy?
I don't watch many of them. I was in one earlier this year.
Oh, was you? What was that called?
So technically, I was actually in two of them. I had a speaking role in one of them and was an extra in another one.
Oh, go on.
The one that I had a speaking role in was called Toy Box Killers.
Okay.
Which is hopefully coming out very soon.
Well, no, obviously for the holiday season.
I know. I'm kind of thinking it would be a good one to it would be good to kind of put it out around then, but we'll wait and see. And I was an extra in a film called Cupid.
Okay.
By some of the people who worked on that also worked on the Viking War, which you should remember.
So there was a bit of linkage there. Yeah. You got on well with them then.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I was So yeah, I was an extra in that. That's going to be coming out next year, called
Okay.
Cupid. And it's coming out around Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay. Is that like a horror revolving around Valentine's? There was another one with the guy from Angel. Is it David Boreanaz? Yeah, he did one called Valentine as well, I believe.
Yeah.
And that was really good. So if you haven't seen that, do check that out. It's one of my favourite slasher horrors. But yeah, getting on to that, what will you be dressing as at Halloween, Nick? Any plans?
I haven't really thought about it yet. Part of me is wondering whether to bring out my Viking War costume.
I think that'd be
I've still
totally
got
epic.
buried somewhere.
Have you? That'd be epic.
Yeah, I've done a few. I've done Dracula. I've done Waldo.
Yeah.
I've been a mad doctor. I still have that costume
Cool.
floating around somewhere.
I think the Mad Doctor one would be great for you, actually.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it's probably so yeah, it may well be one of those.
Nice, nice. I mean, obviously, I'll have to make sure mine's a bit more child friendly, but I am gonna probably either go as Venom if we get the chance, or Spider-Man, or a Ghostbuster. I think that'd be fun. Yeah.
Well, if you're going as one of the first two, just make sure you don't walk into any walls.
Yeah, no, exactly. With the goodness me, yeah, I'll have to make sure. I'm gonna make sure like the visors are see-through. You know, could you imagine like walking around as Spider-Man like banging into everything? That would not be fun. Not for me, anyway. I'm sure you guys would laugh. But, you know... But, yeah. Anyway, we also managed to raid Hobbycraft as well. So, the boss has got stamps that you can stamp on different things with all different Halloween images. We've got cookie cutters, which you can make like a Halloween party with cookies and sandwiches and things like that. Loads of different things. She got a decoupage pumpkin, which is really cool, and lots of different stuff. So we're well tooled up for Halloween. We just need to get the costumes right. So let us know your plans for October, and I'd love to hear more from you guys about all these sorts of different things. And what sort of things would you like us to talk about during the spooky season? Don't mind if you want us to talk about horror films, or if you want us to do a special episode on the horror films that Nick starred in, which might be fun. Let us know in the comments below. We need to dash off, guys, but I promise you we'll be doing more on the benches soon, and we'll be doing longer ones like we were doing before. We've just got to squeeze them in. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been lovely, as always. Bye for now, Barmy Badger Army.
It's been a scream.
Ah!
Bye for now.
Bye for now, guys. See you later. Ta-ra!